So let's focus on this right here. What is the point of your life and all life? What is the point of your life and all life? That's the question. I'll read it again. Get close again. What is the point of your life and all life on this planet and in the universe? This is one word answer. I'll give you a moment. I always hold a Winston earlier in my bunny and I got bunny hairs on. So what is the point of your life and all life? It's one word. Be. Just be. You can meditate, you can pray, you can do whatever you want to do, whatever you want to believe in, whatever path you want to take. I don't care. But it's simple as that. It's just be in the moment. Be in life. Don't drive yourself nuts trying to create a life. Be in your life. Enjoy your life as it's unfolding, and what you want will become. Just be in life. That's what this book's about. That's what Common Point's about. Just be in the moment. We as a society, especially in the United States, spend so much time in being in the future. Future being, I gotta get there. I'm gonna be late. I gotta be late for work. I gotta make so much money so I can do this. I gotta be there so I can do that. It's all about being somewhere else. It's not being in the presence. The present, not presence. You gotta be in the present now. Be in the now. Okay? If you're always focusing on being somewhere, then you're nowhere. You know what I'm saying? If you're always focusing on being somewhere, if you're always focused on doing something, as you're always focusing on being with somebody, you're nowhere. That time now becomes a nowhere space. And time stops for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Time is always moving forward. So if you're thinking about being there and you're not here, eventually, this is going to get heavy, eventually you'll be there and then you'll be wasting time thinking about where you were. John, you've lost your mind. It's in my book. It's in the Book of Common Point. Be in the now. Be now. Just focus on the now. When I'm working, I have a side job at a grocery store. When I'm working, I'm in that moment. I'm doing the best I can in that moment. I'm being the best that I can in that moment. I'm being engaged in that moment. That's life itself. That's the juice. That's the energy of life itself. That's the great part of life itself. It's in that moment. That very moment. Don't be at work thinking, I want to be home. I want to be with her. I want to be with him. I don't want to be here. When you do that, you lose the now. But when you lose now in the moment, you're losing your life. You're losing your life by doing that because you're thinking, I want to be over here. And the now disappears. Poof. When the now disappears, poof, you nowhere. You are nowhere and you become nowhere. Does this make sense? I write about this in my book of Conflict. So let's say, take a little bit of whatever's left in here. Let's sort of, let's say you want to be a great speaker, and let's say you want to be a great manager. Let's say you want to have a great job. Let's say you want to buy a fantastic house. Let's say you want to take a great journey, trip. You love to travel. Anything, pick anything, and say travel. Okay. If you're in the now, you're working towards the future. But don't think in the future. Stay in the now, and the future will become. And then you're going to be on that trip. I talk about it. I did another video about always focus on the outcome. You can do that in little increments, in micro increments, or the very larger picture. So let's say I'm at my grocery store and I'm bagging groceries. Focus on the outcome. I'm just going to focus on being the best. I got to quit drinking when I'm doing videos. I'm going to focus on being the best bagger or best cashier or best manager in that moment. And that moment will fulfill me in the now. And when it fulfills me in the now, when I move to the future, away from that segment of my existence, I'm leaving, I'm punching out, punch the clock, I'm leaving work, I'm getting in the car. I now have the satisfaction of looking back and saying, I did the best that I could then. So don't look in the past for the remedies of the present. Don't look to the future for the remedies of the present. But you can look into the past to show you how you became where you are today. You know what I'm saying? You could look into your past, document it, and see what happened to put you where you are today. If you just take any 10 years of your life, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, whatever age you're, take any decade of your life and look at it and study it. Write it down. This is where I was when I was from 20 to 30. This is what happened in my life at that time. That, then you can pinpoint what happened then to explain to you where you are now. The decisions you made then will give you the answers to where you are today. So back to the concept of this whole theory. Live. What was it here? I had to read my own notes. What is the point of your life and all life? Is to be. Just to be in the now. Not to drop out. Not to meditate. Not to be connected to the universe. Oh, I'm going to be part of a bigger picture. Nah. We're going to be in for a big surprise. There isn't a bigger picture. There's just now. I believe there isn't a bigger picture. There's just now. The common point philosophy is about breaking everything down to very simple terms. It's not a complicated philosophy. It's not about you've got to do all these tenets and pray and all this, wear all garments and do all this crazy stuff and, jump around fire or walk on fire like some motivational speakers do. There's not a lot of rituals in the common point philosophy. It's just about living today. I have achieved some amazing things by following this philosophy that took me many, many years to develop. I wanted to, this is a number of years ago, I wanted to meet Barack Obama. I didn't know him. I had no means to meet him. I didn't know he was even going to come to my town, but I wanted to meet him. I respect him highly. I thought he'd make a great president. And I wanted to meet him. So I put myself in the now. And I thought to myself, look at the end game. See yourself with him. See yourself shaking his hand. See yourself talking with Barack Obama. I kept that in my head. I just kept it in my head. In the now. All of a sudden, if you notice, he's coming to town. It's going to be a certain location. I'm going, okay, I'm going to go down there. I'm going to go to this hotel, fine hotel where he was at speaking and doing a meet and greet. And I went there and I thought, I'm going to meet Barack Obama along with thousands of other people. I kept that in my head. I didn't lose that focus. The next thing you know, when we walked into this room, sitting down, this guy came up to me and said, would you like to meet Barack Obama? I said, sure. And I did. Shook his hand, gave him my CD, hope you like my music, chatted with him a little bit. And so, if you focus on living in the moment, enjoy every moment of the day, every small little increment of the day, even holding your pet, hugging your husband or your wife, or holding your children, or smelling a flower. Live today. Live for today. Okay? And the future will unfold for you automatically. Also, like I said earlier, if you want to achieve something, if you want something, if you want to own a car, buy a house, or move to another country, move to another state, go skiing in the mountains. See the outcome in the now. Today, right now, I decide I want to go to Vail, Colorado, and I want to go skiing. I'm a skier, and I want to have a vacation there. I want to bring my whole family there. See that in the now, like it's already happening. Focus on that. See that outcome. See the finish line. See the outcome. Focus on the outcome of being there. Put yourself there, mentally and physically. And things will eventually work its way around, and you will be there in the now. I had a student one time, she was trying to finish college. And she was having a difficult time. She had decided on a major, and she didn't like her major, but she was like, 6 months from finishing her major in what she really didn't want to do. She wanted to do something else. And she was to the point where she was almost going to quit and say, and I told her, and we would work together on this. And I remember a across the street from my house is a park. And I told her, I said, think of yourself as a child right now. What would you like to do? What would you like to do just for fun? She said, I'd like to climb a tree. I said, go climb a tree. I said, really? I'm 23 years old. Climb a damn tree. So she did. She climbed a tree. And she's climbing up this tree. People walking by thought she, like, what, is this woman nuts? Because she, she wasn't a kid. But by her just breaking that state and climbing that tree, put her in a state of mind that that's what I wanted and I got it. I did it. Nothing was holding me back. Nothing was saying, you can't do that because you're too old. You can't do that because you're not healthy now. Oh, you might fall and break an arm. Why would you do that? You're not a kid anymore. Don't have a kid. Just break out and do something fun. And that breakthrough, that physical breakthrough will clear your mind to focus on the outcome of what you want to do. Once I had her do that, we sat down on the park bench. I said, focus on the outcome of graduating. See yourself graduating from college. But, no. Don't worry about the classes. Don't worry about the grades. Don't worry about any of that. Just focus on the outcome. But once you graduate, that will be behind you. Now, as you're in the now today, that is past. Start a whole new chapter of your life. But you can't start that chapter of your life until you complete the first chapter. And she did. I went to her graduation. She hugged me. Her mother hugged me. It was great. Oh, yay. And she went on to do what she wanted to do. Not what she graduated with. But she's got a degree, which is a plus because, most, you got a degree? Yeah, I got a degree in, let's say, theater arts, I know how to paint scenery, Right. Good luck getting the job doing that. But at least you have a degree. So you can, I got a degree. So let's close on this video here. I think I've got some material we can use. What is the point of life in all life? Well, what's the answer? Be in the now. No matter where you are right now, be in the now. And it goes, I'm going to close. Wherever you are in life, at this very moment, be in the now. Do not be driving your car on your cell phone. That's not being in the now. That's being in the future. Because you're not in the now, and you do that, you could end your now. You could die in a car wreck. People in this country are so consumed by what's coming next, the future, tomorrow, in an hour from now. When am I going to get off from work? Oh, I'm in a half hour. I can go home. Be today. Be in the now. You'll have a healthier life. Physically. Okay, sit back. Get in the car. You will have a healthier and a longer life if you live for today, not for tomorrow. Think about it. Okay? What else I'm going to talk about? I think that's about it. I think we got it covered. So, end this not long goodbyes. I'm just going to say goodbye. Love you guys. And I'm going to keep on bringing the videos to you. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. Subscribe. Leave a comment. Hi, John. Why do you keep wearing the same shirt? Because I like it. I want to buy more shirts like this. I went to Macy's the other day and I couldn't find anything like this. I like this type of shirt. But I promise I will. Because all the other shirts I have will sell colors. You wear a solid black, I'll be a floating hands and heads. So, focus on the outcome, okay? When you want to achieve something, and live in the now when you're doing it. Don't live in the future. Focus on the future. Live in the now. Don't live in the past. Live in the now. Goodbye, guys.